Hello, my name is Nelson. I'm the sommelier and also brand ambassador at Garrafeira Nacional. I'm also a wine educator to the hospitality school in Lisbon. Here, where we are, in Garrafeira Nacional, we have one of the oldest wine shops in the country. The shop was built in 1927 until today, all with a huge collection of port wine. I will tell you a little bit more in a few moments. Port wine is one of the oldest demarcated regions in the world. It's inclusive the first demarcated and regulated region in the world. 1756 was the date that everything starts. Very restricted rules. It's to provide the best quality of the grapes and also the sites and the vineyards, sun exposure, and all together with the river. There is many different styles of port. The most known, they are Ruby and Tawny. But we have also some very special styles. We have the single harvest, old ports from white grapes, aged in the barrel for 20, 40 years. So you can have a very wide range for your taste. That depends what you like, that depends what is the year of your birth, and probably we can find it here at Garrafeira Nacional. One of the biggest challenge is to recommend which is the best port to advise to our guests. Sometimes we ask which anniversary, which special event you're going to have, or your taste. If you want something nutty with some roasted like dry fruits, some caramel, some toffee, of course, maybe I will recommend from the Tawny side. If they tell me that want something more elegant, more fresh, single harvest, or even a 20 years old white port. If you are more in the fruit and want something quite special and intense, we can have a very young vintage from a 2017 vintage, one of the best of the year, for example. Or if you want something more complex, maybe I will advise you from a 1960, from the 50s, a vintage side. Then we get more deep on the fruit, more elegant notes, but also more complexity. That are the wines that are to drink sometimes with a good cigar, if you want so, or in a pairing with some desserts, with some cheeses. If you go for the strong cheese, like a Lincolnshire Posher, for example, will be a very good pairing with the vintage, or Roquefort, Stilton, probably one of the best pairings. If you go to the Tawny side, probably with desserts, with some egg, I will recommend Abade de Priscos. It's a very traditional sweet from our country that will make a perfect pairing because the acidity and all that kind of fattiness of the wine will well integrated during the dessert. Well, here at Garrafeira Nacional, as you know, due our almost 100 years old of experience, we have collected, as I said, many special wines. As you can see, we have several 38, 40, 60s, 1912. The oldest wine that we have to sell to our guests, it's from 1847. I left you with the Quinta da Vacaria Reserve Tawny. It's a very nice way to say see you soon. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Garrafeira Nacional, and mainly School of Port for the great work they are doing. Cheers, have a nice day. Thank you.